UFC Vegas 98. Chris here from Equity Sports Analytics, and I'm back to give you 6 best bets for this Saturday's October 12th UFC Apex card. Just to review, last week we made 0 units. Raquel Pennington was the fight that we lost that would have made us a big profit. Raquel Pennington, 25 out of 26 media members scored the fight for Raquel Pennington. 2 out of 3 judges scored the fight for Juliana Pena. That makes no sense. Our grade 9 probability tells us that if you had 29 marbles in a sack and you didn't know and you reached your hand in and 26 of them were Pennington marbles, 3 of them were Pena marbles, and you were asked to take 3 random marbles and you took 2 out of 3 that were Pena marbles, you would have chances in the millions. Your chances would be 1 in many millions of choosing 2 out of 3 Pena marbles. That is very unlikely. So we look for corruption or just terrible incompetence. Juliana Pena is a much better champion. She speaks better on the mic. She has great stage presence. She also beat Amanda Nunes. She has a more pleasing fight style. So it's possible they just wanted to get Pennington out of there because she was a boring champion and it was horrible to watch her. Anyway, 6 best bets today. Let's get to them. We have Pat Sabatini versus Jonathan Pearce. That's our first fight that we are betting on. 2.1 odds on the fight doesn't go to decision. So we're going to take fight does not go to decision. Jonathan Pearce, Pat Sabatini. Sabatini's a black belt in jiu-jitsu. He could sub Jonathan Pearce. Jonathan Pearce, better wrestler, better boxer on the feet, and Pat Sabatini has the weak chin. So there's a lot of conditions where we satisfy this bet. That's bet number 1. Lay 1 unit to win 1.1 units. Fight doesn't go to decision. Second fight that we're going to take here is Temirov versus Vergara. Fight does not go to decision. Temirov finishes most of his fights in the first round. In fact, his last 4 fights he's finished in the first round. So he could finish Vergara early. Vergara is a cardio machine and loves to take damage and then pours it on late. So we think if Temirov doesn't finish Vergara in the first round, then Vergara is going to wear down Temirov and finish him. 2 massive win conditions for the fight doesn't go to decision. You're getting 2.25 odds on that. So we're laying 1 unit to win 1.25. Third fight, we have Cory Mckenna. She is facing Julia Palastri. Cory Mckenna is milquetoast. Cory Mckenna, everybody's down on her. She got subbed in the first round in her last fight. She is probably going to be out of the UFC if she loses this fight. We are taking her. That's perfect grounds. It's a buy low spot for Cory Mckenna. Julia Palastri opened at 1.57 favored on the decimal odds. Now the fight is almost a pick 'em. And so dark money's poured in on Cory Mckenna. There's no reason for that. That means we step in. We are risking 1 unit to win 1.07 units. Cory Mckenna over Julia Palastri. That's our third best bet. Fourth best bet, we have Jonathan Pearce. We did these out of order. I should have put them with Pearce at the beginning. So fourth best bet anyway. 2.5 units to win 1.5. We're taking Pearce over Sabatini. We think that weak chin of Sabatini is going to crack here. Pearce just has to avoid the sub. Fifth best bet, we have Jared Gooden versus Chidi Njokuani. Chidi Njokuani at welterweight, 35 years old. He's on the back end of his career. Jared Gooden is a veteran but still rising. He's 30 years old. We think this is a coin flip fight. Implied odds for this on Vegas, they are saying that this is a 62% fight. If you look at the odds, if you turn them to implied odds, that Njokuani is going to win. We think this is a coin flip, so this is just, we're getting positive EV here. We don't know who's going to win, but we know that it's a coin flip. Take Jared Gooden, 1 unit to win 1.5 units. Last but not least, we have our parlay of the week, the 2 safest fighters on the card based on what the casinos have given us and who they're shying away from and who they're leaning into. We want you to take Clayton Carpenter combined with Themba Gorimbo. You're going to get even odds there. So we are risking 1.65 units to win 1.5 units. Themba Gorimbo combined with Clayton Carpenter. So that's our parlay of the week. Keep those unit sizes small, folks. 3% of your bankroll. Friends, don't let friends gamble without math. Chris, and we will see you next week.